Welcome back, coin enthusiasts and history lovers. In today's video, we're going to explore the 2000 Jefferson nickel, specifically one struck at the Denver Mint, which you can recognize by the small D mint mark on the obverse side. At first glance, it may look like an ordinary coin still found in change, but when we take a closer look, this nickel reveals both history and character worth appreciating. The Jefferson nickel series began in 1938, when it replaced the Buffalo nickel. The design, created by sculptor Felix Schlag, remained virtually unchanged for decades, making it one of the most familiar coins in American pockets. By the year 2000, Schlag's design was still in circulation, and this coin was part of the long-running tradition of honoring President Thomas Jefferson and his historic Monticello home. On the obverse, or front, of the coin, we see a left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States. The inscriptions include "In God We Trust" on the left, "Liberty" in Jefferson's handwriting-style font on the right, followed by the year 2000. Just beside the date sits the D mint mark, confirming that this coin was struck at the Denver Mint in Colorado. Turning to the reverse side, we find Jefferson's famous Virginia estate, Monticello. The building is shown from the front, with its classical dome and columns clearly detailed. Above Monticello appears the motto E Pluribus Unum, and below it are the words Monticello, 5 cents, and United States of America. This reverse design was used on Jefferson nickels from 1938 all the way until 2003, making the 2000E one of the last few before big design changes arrived. In terms of production numbers, the 2000D Jefferson nickel is not a rare coin by any means. The Denver Mint produced over 1.4 billion nickels that year. With such a massive mintage, these coins spread across the entire nation and remain common in circulation to this day. Finding one in your pocket change is still very possible more than 2 decades later. Most examples of the 2000D nickel you'll encounter today will be in circulated condition. That means they've been used in everyday transactions for years, often showing wear and tear. The once sharp details in Jefferson's hair and Monticello's steps can look smooth, and the coin will likely display scratches, nicks, or even slight bending from heavy use. This worn appearance is part of what makes circulated coins so interesting. They carry the marks of real history. The color and tone of circulated 2000 nickels can vary a lot. Since they are made of a copper-nickel alloy, their surfaces often lose that fresh, silvery shine and become a muted gray. Some coins develop darker spots, while others may take on golden or brownish hues depending on where they've been stored or how they've been handled. Each circulated nickel is unique, with its own character formed through decades of use. When it comes to value, a 2000D Jefferson nickel in circulated condition is generally worth 5 cents, its face value. However, uncirculated or mint state examples are worth more to collectors, sometimes around $1 or $2. Truly exceptional pieces with flawless surfaces, graded by professional services, can fetch even higher prices, especially if they have sharp details and full steps visible on Monticello. Although the 2000D nickel isn't rare or highly valuable, it's still an important coin for collectors. It represents the last chapter of Felix Schlag's original design before the Westward Journey nickel series launched in 2004, bringing brand new reverses that celebrated Lewis and Clark's expedition. In that way, the 2000 nickel is part of a transitional moment in U.S. coin history. So, while the 2000 Jefferson nickel with the D mint mark in circulated condition may not make you rich, it's a fascinating little piece of American history. It tells the story of Thomas Jefferson, Monticello, and a design that lasted for more than 60 years. Next time you spot one of these nickels in your change, pause for a moment and appreciate the journey it's been on. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more deep dives into the world of coin collecting.